So that is it then. That is John Cena's career done forever. No more matches for him. And in his final match, he has gave up. The man who never gives up. The man who previous before this, the stats were coming out beforehand, only ever tapped 3 times. But taps out in his final match. He should have faded, you know? I think I'm fine with him losing the match. I really wanted him to win. Haven't been that invested in one in a very long time. Haven't wanted anyone to win a match that bad in a very long time. I wanted him to win. I don't have a problem with him losing. I have a problem with the fact that he gave up and tapped out. That's where the booking becomes a problem. And I'm very glad that the crowd made Triple H for every single part of that. But he was just smiling. He didn't care. He was just there smiling. The fact he even came out, I think, is shocking. The fact he even came out, tried to make it all about himself, is shocking. No one needed you there. No one needed you there. Yeah. I, I honest look. I think a lot of people suspected when the stats were coming out. He's only tapped 3 times in his career. Never gives up. When the commentators, Michael Cole, kept saying, "Oh, he never gives up," though. I kind of had a feeling that a tap out would probably happen. But then again, I didn't fully convince myself to believe that would happen. I thought he'd fade out and everyone would be saying, well, he he lost, but he faded. He fought to the end and never gave up. And he did fight to the end, but he gave up. He taps out. So I just don't think it's a good look, just for the whole Cena character as well. I just don't think it's a good look. And that's not his fault. I mean, for all we know, he might have been the one who wanted to do it, but from what we know so far, I reckon Triple H wanted Gunther to look good. He wanted Cena to tap. He wanted him to give up. There's reasons why a lot of these things about these stats have been coming out all week. And yeah, he kind of knew, but I didn't really want to force myself to believe it. But here we go, we're in a situation where he did tap, he gave up. The narrative should be different. The narrative should be completely different. It should be fought till the very end, faded, and never gave up, kept fighting to the end. And that's what you always do. But the message that we've basically got now is, when you're old, it's okay to give up. That's the message we got. When you're old, it's okay just to give up. Even though that's not the message, it's never give up. Not when you're old, you can give up. But yeah, it's a real shame. It's a real shame. I haven't been this disappointed after a match in a very long time. It's not even the fact that Cena lost. It's the fact that he was made to tap. It was just unrealistic as well. He's there surviving all that, and then he just tapped. Faded for the two. I mean, they just pick and choose when they drop the arm and then pick out 1, 2, and then 3, and then they pick and choose when they do that. Yeah, just unrealistic in many ways, to be honest. Very unrealistic in many ways. But yeah, tapping out.